What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, thanks for tuning in to yet another video, and if you're new here, please get down there and hit subscribe, and while you're down there, hit the little bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. So here in the garage we have two floor jacks. As you can see, we have this Pittsburgh 2-ton, and then this one, I honestly don't know the brand of this. It's super old. My dad has had it for probably decades. And it's a good jack. I like having this one because it's a long reach and it has this little T-handle so I can pump it from here and I can loosen it and tighten it from here. This one, on the other hand, is obviously older and a lot more old school. It's not long reach and it has this, and it's missing the screw that holds this down. So there's a lot of things wrong with it, but it still works and it's heavier duty. So with this 2-ton right here, it actually struggles with a lot of things. Like my buddy who has the Hellcat that you guys saw, I had to jack up his car and this jack was struggling with it, and I wanted to use this one, but it's hard to use. Like, it'll only pump for like the last like 2-3 inches, basically all the way down to the floor, and then everything else in the swing action just doesn't work at all. So what we're gonna do today is we are going to bleed the system and fill it up, make sure there's no air, make sure it's nice and full, make sure there's no leaks. And to do that, we got this Bars Leaks jack oil with stop leak. So this costs like $4, a little less than that, on Amazon, and I'll leave a link to this in the description below so you guys can get your own. But basically this thing, I've used it before and it works pretty well. So we're gonna go ahead and see if this jack is repairable. Let me show you guys exactly what the issue is. The problem with this jack is that once I start pumping it up, it just doesn't go anything above that point. So it stays right there and it eventually starts coming down slowly. So I believe it's either low on fluid or it has a leak. What we're gonna do today is we are going to make sure we bleed out the system, get all the air out of it, and then put some fresh fluid in there. And if there is no leaks, then that should solve the problem. So the plan of attack here is I basically have to take this plug out, and then I will loosen, well, it's already, actually no, yeah. Now that it's loose, I'll loosen it all the way till it stops, if it ever does. So now I can take this plug out and then start jacking it, and it'll start getting all the air bubbles out of the system if it has any. And then once I do that, I can go ahead and I believe I have to take off these 2 screws right here, fill it up from there, and then just pump it just a little bit just to make sure it gets any more air out of the system. Then I can replace all 3 caps and I should be good to go. But since this has a little greaser right here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some new grease in here as well, and hopefully this thing will be working as it should. So let's go ahead and get started on that and see how well it works. Fingers crossed. So you can actually hear that it's kind of, well, it is low on fluid because nothing is coming out, but you can also hear the air in the system. Let me see if you guys can catch that real quick. Let me move the mic around. Oh, big air bubble right there. Yeah, so this thing is definitely low on fluid, but actually it might be why there's so much air in the system as well. So let's go ahead and take these 2 screws out, start filling it, see what happens. I'm gonna start with this side. I don't know if that's where I'm supposed to fill it up from, because I don't see anything going up or down. Strange. I've always done the jacks with where it has one fill plug here and one bleeder screw here and then one fill plug here, but this one has 4 different bolts here, so I don't know which one it is. I mean, we can always just put some in through here like this so it's nice and full, but you can tell it's definitely pretty low. There we go. So now it's basically full. Go ahead and jack it up. Yeah. Let me get a rag real quick. Go ahead and keep pumping it. See if we can get any more air out of it. Alright, now we can go ahead and throw our plug back in. If you have just a rubber plug like this, sometimes it will try to fight you. So just try to push it in with a pick. And it should go in like that. Let me tap it in. That's all the way in. So let's replace these screws now that I don't know exactly what they're for. Let's throw a little bit of brake cleaner on there. And I think we're ready to go test it out. I almost forgot to grease this. That should be good. Another issue with this jack is that it's not lowered car friendly, and my cars aren't too low really. I don't like being that low, but this is like very high. So like in this car I couldn't get to the front, so I'm doing it on the back. But you know, for any car that isn't lowered, it's a great jack. All right guys, moment of truth. Let's see how high it goes. Oh yeah, it's bringing it all the way up. All right, so I'm not gonna go any higher because the front wheel is starting to lift off the ground, but I'm confident that it would pick it all the way up, because right now I'm gonna give it one more pump. It's hard. Yeah, it's still going up. The front tire just completely lifted off the ground, so we're good to go on that. So that's how you guys can restore or repair a broken or leaky floor jack. It's super simple. It's all about just getting the air out of the system and making sure it's topped off with fresh fluid. Like I said, this stuff right here, it already has stop leaks, so if you have like a leaking gasket or something, it should help the problem. And I will leave a link to that in the description below. So if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And while you're down there, hit the little bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. But that's gonna do it for this one. So as always, keep moving forward and stay on the gas.